Good morning and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Kuga Vignale walk around video. But before we get stuck into the walk around, if you're currently sat there thinking, I don't want to miss another walk around from Perkins Garages in 2024, and who can blame you, please click on the subscribe button and that way you'll stay in tune with all of our latest content. This here is a white platinum Ford Kuga Vignale featuring the 1.5 litre EcoBoost engine producing 150 PS of power. That 150 PS of power is then transmitted through the front wheels through a 6-speed manual gearbox. The vehicle is registered on a 72 registration, meaning you're going to be taking Ford warranty with you until November 2025. The Kuga itself done just over 7,000 miles, but like always, get the exact number once we're on the dash in a moment. So let's go position ourselves on the near side front of the vehicle. And the first port of call is to get out the beautiful remote central locking key and give you a good look at that in all of its glory. Next, I can click on the unlock button, which in turn is going to wake up the daytime running lights. The bits that are flashing in your video currently, that is simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. So they're not strobing in real life, they are just giving you the ultimate visibility no matter the lighting conditions. So even on the brightest of day, you're going to be seen by other road users. Inside there are the quad prism LED adaptive headlights, so some of the best headlights on the market today. Coming down we have LED front fogs and we have parking sensors that trail all along that front lip of the bumper. This Kuga Vignale features a beautiful driver assistance pack, so that little black bit underneath the number plate there is a front facing radar responsible for some of that driver assistance pack, such as pre-collision assist. I shall cover the driver assistance pack in its entirety once I'm inside the vehicle. Moving ourselves around the bumper now, we eventually get to this beautiful 19-inch alloy wheels. It's finished in the chrome finish there, so you have the beautiful chrome all the way. And if I get down to it, we have the Continental Premium Contact 6 tyres fitted as standard. Again, they've only done 7,000 miles of work, so they're in very good condition. Yeah. Just going to draw your attention north quickly. Is up in the windscreen there. We have a couple of sensors to discuss. The first one, if I just get a bit more square onto it, we have a light sensor just there, so as the sun goes down and the moon comes up, your lights will come on automatically. Furthermore, at the top of the windscreen there we have a few more, one there being for the traffic speed sign recognition camera. Then we also have one for the auto wipers and auto high beam. Coming back down to the body of the vehicle, on the driver's doors we have beautiful Vignale badging. So what I'm going to do now is just take the camera to half zoom, lock the vehicle, place the key back in my pocket. This vehicle has keyless entry, so we could tell that because of the 5 lines around the door handle. So one tap behind the door handle unlocks the vehicle, and one tap on those 5 little lines will then lock the vehicle. Please note we have power folding and heated door mirrors, so perfect for a day like today when it's -1 outside, so they defrost nice and quickly. Keyless entry will time out after a certain period, 20-30 seconds or so, so it's a very safe system, so it's only going to be you getting in. Equally, you can only use the keyless entry system if you're within a metre of the vehicle, so don't worry, no one's going to be able to get in your car apart from you. So before we continue around the body of the vehicle, we're just going to draw your attention back up to the roof where we have a panoramic glass opening roof. You might not be using it on a day like today because it is bitter outside, but in the summer months, letting a nice cool breeze into the vehicle or abundance of light, it's fantastic. And you see how low that sits to the vehicle, so it's going to be nice and aerodynamic, not creating any drag. For this stage of the video, I'm going to take a step back to the offside rear, and I'm going to just show you, gently shimmy the camera down the offside of the body, hopefully displaying to you how beautiful all the bodywork is. And again, we have obviously the black roof, the back panoramic glass roof, and we also have rear privacy glass, so it really aids that two-way colourway of the vehicle. Now we can link that background to the offside rear, giving you a good look at that. Again, another Continental Contact 6 tyre on there. We have the silver brake calipers front and rear also. So it's going to start to move our way around the rear bumper now. I need to take a step back here. We have rear parking sensors, and they are complemented with a high definition reversing camera just there. We shall be going inside the vehicle obviously, but just hold your horses whilst we do the near side. So again, getting nice and acute to the vehicle, just going to gently rock the camera back and forth I was going to say, it isn't the brightest of days today, so unfortunately you won't get much light to aid, but there you can see just how beautiful it is all looking. Now we can get to the near side rear wheel. Again, I love these 19-inch silver chromy wheels. I think they look beautiful. Again, premium contact 6 tyre on there as well. And we can follow that nice chrome strip all the way to the near side front wheel. Again, lovely Continental, so matching 4 and beautiful silver sparkle brake caliper there as well. So that is the exterior taken care of. We have plenty of spec to talk about inside the vehicle. So to begin with, double click on the boot function on the remote central lock-in, and that will wake up the power tailgate, the hands-free tailgate. To shut it once more, we have the button on the right hand side of the boot seal. But just quickly, we have a beautiful large volume rear boot space in this Kuga. We have some goodies such as these pull tabs here. Still got the original covers on them. Look, you can pull that down and that folds down the rear seats nice and quickly, giving you a nice flat entry all the way through the vehicle. The left side of the boot, you also have a 12-volt socket, so perfect for cool boxes, power packs, and anything else really that requires a 12-volt feed. Lifting up the boot liner exposes the space saver spare wheel with all the relevant tools and jacks supplied underneath the wheel there. In through that gap you can see it, to change the spare wheel on the side of the road, hopefully saving your day. Lock that back into position, and for those of you wondering, the tornado cover is built in to the rear glass, so as you open and shut it, it closes automatically, and obviously it is retractable, so you can take it out if you don't need it. So that's the exterior, and that is the boot taken care of. Now we can have a look inside the rear. So please just bear with me just for a second whilst I put this seat back upwards, just to clip the seatbelt in quickly, like so. Then you can just simply push it backwards. Very easy indeed. So we're just going to start with the door card quickly. So you have a nice hard wearing plastic on the door cards with a beautiful soft touch synthetic leather, defined by this lovely white stitching. Doesn't that look lovely? 4 electric windows, so you have the individual controls on the door card. Let's start on the floor. So we have the Vignale mats all in there, ready to go. So after purchasing this vehicle, that's one less thing you have to worry about. Then we have the beautiful Vignale interior. So it's an ebony leather with that beautiful white stitching, a perforated back and lower base part of the seat. For those of you that carry the tiny humans around, you may require ISO fixing. So you have one on the left hand rear and one again on the right hand rear. Once those smaller humans have grown up a little bit and they might require iPads, iPods, you need to charge them. So down there you have 2 USB-C fast charging ports, so that is perfect for charging iPads and tablets. And again, if they suffer with a cold bum, we also have rear heated seats on this one, with obviously rear air conditioning fans. It's going to draw your attention up into the roof quickly. This is a lovely opportunity just to show you the panoramic glass roof open and show you how much light that lets in. So we have a full blind on this one, so the blind retracts all the way to the back. So whether it's just light you want, just retract the cover, or if it's air, obviously retract the glass panel as well. So beautiful. Okay, so now let's try and get through all the spec in the front of this vehicle. So starting once again on the door card, we have this lovely pine strip there leading to the door handle, and we have interior locking and 3-way memory function just left of the door handle there. Below it we have the cluster for the folding mirrors and the electric adjustment of those mirrors. We have obviously 4 electric windows, so a control for every window on this door card. Going south we have a beautifully constructed storage area, so big enough for coffee flasks, drinks bottles, lunch boxes and things such as that. Spinning the camera around now for the last time, we can have a look at the driver's and passenger seats. We have a beautiful Vignale interior, so you can just see just how padded those seats are. They're going to be very comfortable on the longer journeys, perforated in the lower back and base part, so it's going to be nice and breathable. So yeah, beautiful. You can just see the condition of that leather, so it looks absolutely fantastic. Just going to show you quickly, we have an electric adjustable driver's seat, which is, count with me, a 1, a 2 for front tilt, 1, 2, 3 to 4 for rear tilt. We have a 5 and a 6, which is the rear tilt like that. So let me start again. 1 and 2 for front tilt, 3 and 4 for rear height, 5 and 6 for rear tilt there, and 7 and 8 is your lumbar support. 8-way adjustable driver's seat. God, I couldn't count this morning. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle. You may hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me a moment. The digital dash is waking up in all of its beauty, and you can see the odometer at the bottom left, which is 7,193 miles to be exact. To complement the keyless entry, we have the keyless engine start stop button. So if you can envisage your key is still in your pocket or your handbag, press the clutch, the light goes green, one press, and that gains us power to the 1.5 litre EcoBoost engine. Okay, to begin the interior tour, I'm going to be giving you a guide around the screen. So the left hand side is the coolant temperature sensor, and also we have the possible icy road figure on the furthest left, because it is -1. Digital speedo features on the left hand side of the dash. We have a compass, the odometer, ambient air temperature, and the digital fuel gauge. On the right hand side we have another bar graph for the fuel, and we also have the RPM times 1000, counting the revolutions of the crankshaft, also known as the output power of the engine. In the middle section of the dash we can control that using the arrows, or the back, the OK up and down, and menu button on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So to begin, we have the seatbelt warning sign, because I don't have my seatbelt on. We have the engine on due to vehicle charging, so that's auto start stop. We have a calm screen there, we have fuel economy, different chip computers in there as well, live tyre pressures. Again, back to your seatbelt warning signs, but if you click on the menu button, you can then select the screens you'd like to look at, whether it's another chip computer, you can have your eco behaviour, and even your average speeds on there. Once you have your favourites, your points of interest and your home destination set into the sync navigation, it's very easy to click on navigation and program your navigation by a few clicks of the button, keeping your eyes firmly ahead of you. Down into phone, that's Bluetooth connectivity. So that is a quick tour around what we're looking at. We do have a further party piece with this electronic digital dash, because we have selectable drive modes. So that is in the normal mode, and then we also have an eco, we have a sport, a slippery, a snow and sand, I believe that was. But any mode you go into, it's going to change the aesthetic of the screen. So in sport, it's going to give you a nice sporty aesthetic, like so. Look at that, that is incredible. So it doesn't engage a turbine or anything, you're not going to get another billion horsepower, but it does give you a sporty intent there. So it's just changing up the gears a bit later. And also in sport mode, it eliminates auto start stop. So if you're not a fan of that, that's an easy way to negate that. Just coming out the dashboard now, we've covered the arrows. We have a voice command button, perfect for Apple CarPlay. Pick up, decline, and previous and next song function there as well. On the left hand side of the steering wheel, we have the buttons for the cruise control. Very easy to cancel, set your speed plus and minus, resume, set your speed limiter, and even take it on and off as standby. Below we have a volume minus, a volume plus, and also a mute button. This vehicle again features the lovely driver assistance pack, and that includes lane assist, which you can easily turn on and off at the end of the indicator there. So progressing the video now into the central reservation, and we'll work our way upwards. To begin, we have this lovely little cubby hole in here, very deep filling. Going to put all of your possessions in there. These are some of the best adjustable cup holders on any vehicle. I have them in mine, whether it's a big cup, little cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, one massive cup. But the idea is you can clamp your drink or coffee or anything in between in position, so it's not going to roll over when you go round a corner. And when driving a vehicle, you often go round corners. So I'm a big fan of well-designed cup holders, and this is one of them. Once you're done, you can hide it all away as well. We have an electronic handbrake on this one, so push down to cancel and pull up to apply. I have one there for auto hold, a bit like a temporary handbrake if you like. These are the controls for the 6-speed manual gearbox. A very positive sensation going through that box. Yeah, so it makes a very pleasurable drive. The left hand side there we have to turn off the parking sensors, and the right hand side to turn off the auto stop start, and we also have the mode button. That's the one I was pushing to change the dashboard around. So in the rear of the vehicle I mentioned we have 2 USB charging points, and we have another one there. USB-C delivers 5 amps of charging, so that is a rapid charging for all these new smartphones. We also have an original USB-A just below it, about 2.1 amps of charging, and another 12 volt socket to the right hand side. Those of you with the keen eyes have noticed we have a charging symbol on that flat bit, and that is a wireless charging pad. So if your mobile telephone supports wireless charging, place it down there and it shall charge it up without the wire. And going north quickly, we have dual zone air conditioning on this vehicle, so both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures. So if you're like me, you struggle with a very cold passenger and need to keep them warm, you can adjust their temperature whilst keeping yourself nice and cool. If that's not enough, what you're going to need then is heated front seats. So you have heated rear and front seats, which are three-way adjustable. We have the electronically heated windscreen, again perfect for these kind of mornings with the frosty windscreens. That button would defrost it in no time at all. Fan speed is found to the middle, and we also have the heated steering wheel and a driver's heated seat there as well. Quick tour around these buttons: demist functions to the left hand side, air conditioning and recirculation to the right, with different flows of vents found in the middle. Moving on up now, we can now have a look at this beautiful Sync 3.4 module. So this is the updated software because we have the dark blue band at the bottom. In audio, let me just turn that down there, look, we don't want any copyright infringements this morning. We have various sources such as FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. We can then go along to phone. This is where you can add your phone via Bluetooth. Then we have navigation found in the middle. It's a fantastic navigation system. I use it all the time on my vehicle. For example, you would like to come to Perkins Garages to look at this beautiful Vignale Kuga. The postcode you shall need is Charlie Mike 77 6 Sierra Alpha. Click the search box and then speak to the GPSs in the sky and navigate your route here to Perkins nice and quickly. I won't click start because obviously I'm here already. Then we can go across to settings. In settings, we have the first widget here, which is B&O sound. So we have the B&O sound system in here. So if you're after an uprated sound system which gives you incredibly crisp audio, this could be the vehicle for you. Click on the B&O sound, then expands the setting menu where you can adjust all of your tone settings, balance and fade, adaptive volume and even sound mode. Above my pay grade, but very interesting indeed. So before I do the driver assistance, I just wanted to show you the rear camera in all of its glory. So that's the park assist as well. So you have these coloured lines and the movable white lines, hopefully guiding you in to any parking space. Please note as well, the top right hand corner, we have the proximity sensors for the front and rear parking sensors. So this will give you an intermittent beep that shall increase in frequency as you get closer to the object or in question, front and rear obviously. Pop it out of reverse now and we can talk about driver assistance. So the driver assistance pack on this vehicle includes your lane keeping system. We have a pre-collision assist, we have rear view camera, hill start assist and traction control. Leaving that, we can then pop into vehicle. In vehicle we have all the vehicle settings, and that includes such as your global unlocks in your windows. So you can hold down the lock button or hold down the unlock button and that will close or open the windows. So if you're approaching your vehicle in the summer and it's very hot inside, you can open all the windows, letting a bit of fresh air in nice and quickly. And let's go down to wipers. Range sensing wipers, beautiful. Then we have the power lift tailgate, we have lighting such as your auto high beam, we have mirrors in there as well. So lots and lots of lovely vehicle settings to go at. And that is that for the vehicle settings. Also worth noting, this screen is fully supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So what that will do here quickly will mirror your phone onto this screen here. So it makes it a hands-free system. So there are apps on your phone that are compatible with this screen, such as Google Maps, Waze, Apple Maps, obviously your text messaging, which you can do by the voice control button on the right hand side of the steering wheel. Also charges your phone whilst you're going along, but my favourite one, as I say, is the voice command. So it activates Siri on iPhones, and you know, as you use Siri, you know, you can ask it just about anything, whether it's to make a command, so make calls, send text messages, play music, change the radio station, anything you like. It's all hands free, so it's a massive plus when it comes to modern technology. Okay, so that is about it for me today. If you did have any questions that I haven't covered, please leave them in the comments below and I shall get back to you. And if you'd like more information on this vehicle, get in touch, 01376 550 899. If you like the video, please like the video, subscribe, and hopefully I'll be speaking to you a lot more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now.